my name is Tamara Tarasova, and I'm right now on the SeeingMachines.com. And in this video, I want to show two technological products developed by the Seeing Machines company. The Face Lab, which is an eye tracking system, and the Face API that helps tracking faces. Both of these applications could be used for the UX research purposes. Let's begin with the Face Lab. Face Lab is a remote non-contact tracking method that enables to measure eye movement, head position and rotation, eyelid aperture, and pupil size. This page contains some media showing how this application works. Let's begin with eye tracking on a video. These red dots and those lines, this indicates where the person was looking while he was shown this video. The developers claim that the system can effectively operate not only in different lighting changes, but can also handle most eyewear, including contact lenses. Getting back. Another video is probably most relevant to our course. This video shows how this application could be used for evaluating interfaces. By analyzing the Face Lab results, we can see where the viewers look most, how they navigate the interface, and thus making relevant adjustments. Again, the same red dots and lines. Now for this one, the heat map of the screen is another example of the outputs of this application. The heat points represent the area where users look most, or in other words, where is their focus of attention. Knowing where people usually look, we can outline respectively a web page to place most important items in the area of focus. We can also see which parts of the web page of most or least interest. And finally, let's look at the area of interest image. Here you can see the statistical data, 16.1, 4.2, which I assume refers to the percentage of people being interested by a certain area of the image. As the developers claim, the data received by the system can be transferred to various statistical software to be further used in their research. So how they actually do the eye tracking? This is an example of the hardware that they use for eye tracking. The system allows implementing research in the lab, at off-site locations, and in the field. There is a variety of options for data analysis and visualization, remote control operation, camera mounting, and scene recording. The hardware varies from the most basic applications to portable solutions and multi-camera configurations. Now let's move to another product, which is called Face API, allowing to track and understand human faces. Face API turns any camera or standard webcam into a 3D face tracking device without requiring any additional hardware. The application delivers information on appearance, position, rotation, key facial features, and facial expression. It allows seeing if the users are paying attention, detects head nods, shakes, and other head gestures. By processing this data, UX researchers may understand moods of the user and emotional reactions to the product. Face API monitors the position of key locations on the face, such as eye corners, mouth corners, and the tip of the nose. Overall, there are 3 points on each eyebrow and 8 points around the mouth. Now let's look at how the system actually works. Here you may see the points mentioned earlier that the application monitors. You may also see how it overcomes gestures and head turns. It's fully automatic, so it doesn't require any interaction with the user. It can work in darkness using infrared light and can read face expressions of users wearing sunglasses and thick eyeglasses. This application can read human faces only and cannot be used on monkeys, dogs, chickens, and other creatures, as the developers put it. And last, I would like to touch upon some technical issues. The good news is that Face API is available not only for commercial use, but also free of charge for non-commercial users. We as students are eligible to download it. If you go to Downloads, you'll be able to download the demo version as well as the non-commercial version for students. Unfortunately for me, the Face API doesn't run on Macs, so I wasn't able to use this opportunity. Also, please note that the free version is limited and doesn't provide the lips and eyebrow tracking capabilities. So this was a short overview of the Seeing Machines Face Lab and the Face API. You can further explore the FAQ section that they have for each product, and if you need more information, you can always contact the developers directly. I hope this information was interesting and helpful to you. Thank you for listening.